All right, I'm gonna take this bread out the oven.
It smells great.
Everybody
it looks great.
stand back.
Stand back.
Here it is, hot out the oven, guys.
Wait till you see this.
Oh my gosh.
And I promised that butter wouldn't drip, and tell me, am I right or what?
Look at that.
It did not drip in the oven. It seems scary.
No.
It's so
But-
beautiful.
It's crusty.
I've just never heard of anything like that.
Delicious. Wait, just,
Oh, okay. So now what are we gonna do? We're making.
So
Here, I'll take.
I like savory, but I like a little sweet. So we are going to add a glaze to it. And I'm gonna make it the vegan way, but you guys at home can make it the regular way. So it would start with 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm using 3 tablespoons of oat butter. And
Which one? This one, yes.
turn me on
To what do you need?
medium.
Okay.
I think that'll work.
Oat butter. Okay.
So we're going to melt our oat butter. And if you're doing regular butter, you can just do regular butter and it's gonna melt. This is not gonna melt, apparently.
It takes a while to heat up.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's
yeah,
okay.
it's finicky.
It's okay. So when you're doing the vegan version, the reason we are browning our butter is for those bits and to make it brown and delicious and make a savory kind of salty
Ooh.
flavor.
Okay.
What all goes in it, by the way?
Butter. We're gonna use, I'm like, just butter. No,
Oh, just butter. Well, I'm fine with that.
More butter.
Butter. For the vegan version, we are going to add a little bit of some chopped pecans because when you brown butter, you get a nutty flavor to it. So
Okay.
we're going to add the nuts in it. It's going to help make us that nutty flavor that
Okay.
we wouldn't get
Okay.
if we were using vegan butter. Because
Okay.
vegan butter doesn't do much. It's not so exciting, I'm telling
Do
you.
you still need it hotter?
We could go a little hotter.
I'm turning on high. Just
So-
get it. Once it gets hot, it's hot. It
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
Then we'll turn
Then
it
it might
back
burn.
down.
yeah.
So then what do I have over here? I have
So
almond milk.
You have almond milk. You have powdered sugar. You have a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to just add just a pinch-ish of salt.
Okay.
Because I like that salty,
Sweet.
Yeah, that exactly. It's not going to be like a salted caramel, but it's going to be better.
It's gonna be
By the
better.
way, when did salted things come into popularity? Because when I was a kid, even in
Yeah.
my teens, I don't remember like,
I feel like
salted caramel, salted
Mid-
chocolate.
Mid 2000s. It was like
All of a
dark
sudden.
chocolate salted almonds.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I was like, how did that become a thing? Because I love it.
I love
just
it.
Don't
I
know
love
how it
salted
happened.
caramel stuff.
It's delicious.
Y'all.
So we're trying to wait for our butter to warm up here.
So
Okay.
you want it to turn brown, is what you're saying?
Right, and it usually takes about 5 minutes. I'm gonna add our nuts in, so we're gonna kind of brown our nuts along with it.
Okay.
And then as soon as this heats enough, I'm gonna add a little bit of our vanilla.
Some more
I'll
vanilla.
take it off the heat. You're gonna stir in that powdered sugar.
Okay.
And then if we need a little milk, and then we're gonna just pour it over our bread. It's gonna be
Ingrid.
good.
Speaking
Okay, let's all watch the butter brown.
In 5, 6, 7, 8.
And go.
She's brown in butter. Look at it go.
It smells really nice. I don't know if I'm smelling the bread, but it smells good.
There,
Miss
now
Kitty,
we're
you
getting,
smell real nice, lady.
Oh my goodness, this little
now we're
baby.
getting somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, see, it just takes a
Okay.
while to
Now,
heat up.
Ingrid, we haven't gotten a dog update from you in a while. Have you rescued any recently, adopted any, or, because I know you still have your puppy.
Right, and I think
His jaw was-
was the jaw broken last time
Yeah.
I was here? So the
Yes.
jaw is healed.
Good.
And his nickname is Monster.
Oh, but it was Carlos
It's
Santana?
No, Carlos is the other Chihuahua. He's
Okay.
Poncho.
Pancho. That's right.
And
Sorry.
then we have Lefty. So Poncho and Lefty like the song. You're like, I don't know this song.
I'm looking at you for the answer, Ingrid.
Poncho and
I'm trying to identify this song. Poncho and Lefty?
You don't know Poncho and Lefty?
Willie Nelson?
Willie
Exactly.
Nelson.
Well, Jake told us in our ear, so
Oh,
that was not, we're cheating.
That was Dan.
Oh, Dan, sorry, Dan.
We're getting gifts from above.
We are. It's our Google in our
Spirits are
head.
stepping forward.
Yeah, it's one of his most famous songs, actually. It's a very good song.
Well, at least we're getting a nice bubble on that.
So we're gonna let it just brown just a little, and then we're just gonna eyeball a little bit
Ooh.
of,
We got action.
little bit.
That looks amazing.
Okay.
Gonna keep
And
on stirring.
that probably leaves the taste, but cooks out the alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because there's not like you're going to be, and again, that vanilla taste was fantastic, guys.
I wonder if you put that in like coffee or something. You know how they
It's
do Bailey's
fabulous.
cream?
Oh,
if you did that in some
And Irish coffee.
Irish coffee.
I'm gonna keep stirring, but just smell.
Oh,
smell.
sorry.
Smell.
Oh, that smells really
Isn't
good.
nice.
that good?
It smells delicious. You're like, don't put the powdered sugar.
Don't
I'm like,
put it in yet.
I'm just that eager kid baking. I'm like, I want to do it now. I want to do it now.
I should have pulled it back just when you poured. That was
Right?
And it'd been all over me, Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
Miss Kitty, you don't want that, do you? No, baby.
It's not April Fool's yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Oh gosh, do we do something for that?
I don't know.
I am
I
not
don't know if
here
we do,
for
Maddie.
that.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. I can't.
Anyone that's
tonight.
watched the show before I came into the picture, please tell me. Give me a heads up.
I don't even know.
I know one year
Nobody
you made
tell her anything but
something
opposite
with
day.
hot dogs, right?
One year, Ingrid, do you remember when I made the amazing hot dog, hard-boiled egg, and shrimp Jello mold?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Remember that, Adam?
That was a little awkward.
Were you here for the Jello mold and
That
stuff?
was a little awkward.
Were you here for
awkward.
my hot dog cheesecake?
Okay, we're gonna, let's turn that
Remember
on.
my hot dog cheesecake? Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I wasn't here.
Now you add me in and I'm gonna stir.
A little bit at a time.
Just go.
Just go. We're going.
Just go.
All of it?
Yep.
It's already pre-measured. 'Cause
Just
Ingrid's the
go.
best.
All right, now start adding a little bit of our milk in.
Just a little.
Keep going. Okay, let me see how I do with that.
Okay.
Ingrid, how is it to have as many dietary restrictions as you do? Is it hard to come up with recipes? Is it hard to find food that you can eat and feel good, you know?
I think it becomes a hobby, I guess, because I want to eat what everybody eats, but
Yeah.
I can't. So, like, normally I would make this the way you guys would eat it, not the way I would make it. But if I make it the way I can make it, you can taste it and you can be like, you know, that's
Not too bad.
the most disgusting thing I ever. No, it's good. It's really good.
You know what that looks like to me, though? The makings of a German chocolate cake frosting. If you had a coconut to that,
Oh. That
Kinda
actually would
looks
be
All
good.
like
right,
it. Okay.
I'm gonna pour.
She's
Okay.
pouring. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
That looks divine.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be so good.
That
Look at that
looks
shot.
unbelievable.
You guys, that is a great shot. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm on
Yeah, and
a cooking show.
I don't, maybe it's just me, but I always feel like vegan and gluten-free doesn't look good and pretty, but
That, I would never do.
That to me
telling.
looks good and pretty.
I would buy that at a bakery.
Oops.
Okay, so we have a little under a minute. Do we let it sit so it kind of solidifies
we
a little
can let
bit?
it sit a little. And
Okay.
What if we do this? What if we cut and eat it in the next segment, and if producer Jake wants to come down for more of his trivia, we could do trivia while we eat bread. 'Cause that
Let's-
would be very fun.
Let's call it a date.
Let's call it. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun coming up, including eating the bread and more of our St. Patty's Day celebrity trivia right after this.
I'm winning.